YouTubers, welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Review. Tonight, we're going to take a look at something new from Trailway. This is the Mandarina Bavaria version of the Almost Nuclear IPA, which is 6.5% ABV IPA featuring Lupilin Enriched Mandarina Bavaria hops, which is a crossbreed between Cascade, U.S. Cascade, Hallertauer Blanc, and Hull something hops, which originates from Germany. But this case here, it's an IPA featuring Lupilin Enriched hops, which means that they're still using hop pellets, but when the hop pellets are processed, they've gotten rid of all the vegetative material, like all the leaves, and other material, leaving just the lupulin, the resin sacs that are in the hops. So they get this just concentrated pellet of hop resins rather than just all this junk that would be left over from the hop itself in the pellet. So it is still using pellets technically, but this one here, because it's concentrated like that, it's very much like using the freeze-dried. It's prepared during using a similar method, the freeze-dried lupulin powder kind of type. So I've had a chance to have one beer before. It was at Bellwoods that had lupulin powder in it, and it was fucking phenomenal if you could get it fresh. Anyway, it seemed to fade quite quickly. But this one here, I'm excited to try it because this was originally slated to be a brewery-only release, but it showed up here in St. John area liquor stores. So I'm excited for that because as soon as I saw it posted on their Facebook, I knew I needed to have this in my life. So yeah, without further ado, let's crack the top off of this thing and put it into my beautiful Trailway Taku. Oh jeez, look at that. Just pours like juice. Literally like hazy beers. I love hazy beers. I don't care what people think. This stuff looks like straight up orange juice. Look at that. Nice cloudy orange appearance. I don't know any other words to describe it with the other than orange. It's kind of like faded into dark in the middle where it's the haze kind of cuts out more of the light. This nice off-white kind of head, like eggshell kind of color head. Slightly yellow hue to it. Wow. That looks really nice, really inviting. Looks like straight up fruit juice with a nice thick head on it. That's actually a pretty bright white head, now that I look at it. Alright, let's give her a whiff. Ooh. So I'm getting like tangerines and oranges. Bits of grapefruit. Wow. Yeah, I mean it's basically all just tropical citrus fruits. Maybe a hint of like passion fruit in there as well. Other than that, that's very, very inviting. That smells like, it looks like juice, smells like juice. It almost looks like I should be drinking this with a breakfast sandwich or something like this. It's just, or pancakes or something. It just looks like a breakfast beer. I'm not a beer for breakfast kind of guy, but that looks like just straight up orange juice. All right, let's put this thing down the hatch. Cheers. Oh yeah, smooth and creamy. Tropical citrus, passion fruit, and orange. A little bit of resin. Then you got the tangerine. You got the orange. You got the passion fruit coming throughout. It's like. With a nice creamy consistency beer and a nice light, not overpowering. I've always said on this channel I'm not a big fan of lingering resin. In this case I do get a little bit of resin in the back, but it's just enough that it comes off as being like this lingering resin bite, which makes it just adds an extra dimension to it. Kind of actually gives this crisp bite to the end of drinking this fruit juice. And I don't think they used any fruit juice actually in this beer, so getting all that flavor, such well made, such well put together beer. That is nice. I think there's a little bit of this dimension to it that it doesn't pop quite as much as I would like. But I'm really splitting hairs here in saying that. It's just, this is an excellent beer. It finishes dry, evaporates in the back of the throat, leaves light, crisp resin kind of lingering, but it's not overpowering. It's not like overly noticeable. It's just drying enough that I really want to take another sip of this beer, and I'm enjoying every sip of this thing. That is nice. I'd say that's well worth a 4.5 out of 5. There's certain qualities about it. I wish it had maybe a bit more punch or pop to it, like maybe the way the sweetness and the citrus works. I wish it came out more as fruit juice. It's just, but I'm really splitting hairs at this point because this is actually quite good, quite incredible. It's smooth, creamy, juicy as all fuck. It's just nice. Alright. So there you go. There's Trailway's Almost Nuclear. Definitely recommended if you guys can still get this. I'm looking forward to more entries into this Almost Nuclear series. And so far, so good. And it is so good. Recommend it. Thank you for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review of the Mandarina Bavaria version of Almost Nuclear. I hope they make this again, and I can't wait to try other variations of the style. I'll talk to you folks later. Cheers.